A new Isekai. It can't be as bad as the ones in the last seasons. At the very least, not smartphone levels. Wait. He... I'm just kidding, guys. It's not that bad. I mean, I bought some Isekai Watch Smartphone's light novel books on Bookwalker. After all, I'm a useless human who has nothing better to do with his time. But besides that, I'm one of those people who think that every Chinese cartoon, despite how bad it is, has some good point in them. Look, I've watched a lot of trash, okay? Normally there's one thing I like about a series that keeps me watching. But I feel like I'm forcing myself to watch this one. Like I'm egging myself on, saying, look, maybe the next episode will be better. I'm sure most people who have precious time on their hands have already dropped this series. I mean, I started watching the script a week ago, and the script didn't need to change that much. So that's, yeah. Yep. Like, episode 1 is such a painful experience, and I'll go through why this show sucks, but I just wanted to rant a bit. Okay, so the show in summary is like this. Do you know that game, Sid Meier's Civilization? I love that game. The show is basically Civ single-player mode with AIs, but in Isekai. Our main character is there, and he uses his smartphone and Wikipedia to find out how to improve his civilization and win battles. Now, that seems really cool. I love the idea, but the execution for this show just sucks. Before I say why everything sucks, I looked real hard, and I found one thing in this series that's good. I like the look of phalanxes. They look really cool, and there are phalanxes in the show. Okay, the good stuff is ended. I don't even want to say animation's good because sometimes it's left wanting. I don't even want to say the history and nostalgia is cool because it's executed poorly. just phalanxes, okay? Phalanxes are cool and look cool in this series. Okay, the first bad thing is the characters, and by association, the story. Almost all of the characters suck right now. I don't care for any of them, and I actually dislike quite a few of them. Our main character has a harem, yeah, and in usual harem fashion, he keeps adding to his harem. I'm not even mad about that cliche though, because the harem aspect of the show is ruined by one character. His little sister character that's in our world. Because, trust me, if they were just cute girls and a typical dumb protagonist, I'd be okay. But for example, when one of the characters, Linnea, gets some somewhat heavy-handed exposition for her development, but hey, it's development, and we start feeling for her and getting to know her, she gets shot down. Why? Because his little sister. That's why. You can't like any character we like or get to know about because he's a siscon. And I'd almost be okay with this if the little sister had any development or if we knew anything about her, but we don't. We don't know about his little sister at all because the show's first episode feels like it should be in the middle of the show. The first episode puts us right into the swing of things with a battle, some heavy exposition, and fan service. The world gets hastily put together, and this boat rushes to sail and sinks in the process. Speaking of the Isekai world, it's actually okay. Sure, it doesn't make a lick of sense in a lot of ways, and a lot of things are set up and not even explained, but the Norse names, politics, country power structure, and culture are actually a little interesting. You know what's not interesting, though? The main character and his abilities. Okay, so he uses a smartphone to look up strategies and uses them in war and country development. That's okay. What's not okay is showing the strategy he's gonna use before he uses it. Sometimes he straight up exposits it himself, while most other times the strategy is shown in between the first and second half. This makes what seems to be a twist or revelation more of a, oh look, it's happening. There are plenty of ways to do this kind of strategy scene better. Look at some classic heist films for reference, or heck, just look up a YouTube video about it. What makes this all worse is that he calls this his cheat. Like this is some sort of game. I get it. It's supposed to make him seem humble. It doesn't make sense, though. The act of using history to improve is not a cheat. It's normal. In the anime Log Horizon, the people stuck in the game eventually create a steam engine because of knowledge they knew from before they got stuck in the game. Do you call that cheating? No, you call that using knowledge. It's normal to build on knowledge that exists and use knowledge. He also says it so often, it's so annoying. At least once an episode, he'll act all cool and say, well, it was just a cheat. Which is arrogant in his own right. It's like being praised for doing something amazing and saying, oh, that was nothing. When no one can do the same thing. In summary, pacing is bad, characters are bad, story is bad. What makes it all worse is that the concept at its base is good. I know in my heart that this show could have been good, but it's not. By the way, did you know that Funimation licensed and dubbed this? I never thought it was possible, but while I was researching, I found out. Why funny? Why are you wasting your talent on such a bad show? The dub's not bad either. I mean, listen.
Somehow in this world where I didn't even speak the language, I managed to rise to a position of power as the patriarch of the Wolf Clan.
The main child is nothing more than frail.
You know what is bad though? The anime. Come on, you know it's bad when I like the red-haired, muscle-headed enemy more than the main character. So I started the script a week ago, and a new episode released. Show is still not better. The newest episode may be the best though, because of fan service, that is. The newest development doesn't make sense historically either. I hope the author knows the problems with government-mandated public school in medieval times. People use their kids as farmhands. If they're forced to school, it puts the families in a tough spot. Technology should be much more advanced before enacting a public school system. But besides that, yeah, the series still sucks. I started working on a Fate video. By the way, the video's over. But I started working on a Fate video like a few weeks ago, and I haven't finished it because the whole command codes hasn't been out, and I'm farming the summer event right now, so I haven't been time. It's about 1 stars in Fate Go, but I'll do that eventually. See ya.